My name is Lisa, and I am a teacher and a mother. I would have said mother and teacher, but my sons are grown up now. Initially, I just thought I could control it. I thought that if I just found the magic formula or found the right person to help him, that I could make it better. You know, when they're little, when your kids are little and they have little hurts and you can fix them. And I just remember thinking, man, I wish it was those simple days where you could just put him up on the counter and put a Band-Aid on his knee and it would be okay. But he's always very sensitive and very creative, and he loved music. I remember I made a little Kleenex box guitar. He would sit and just play and sing, and he didn't often know the words, but it was one of his passions, and it was always. I spent so much time trying to say it the right way or fix him that, you know, there's times that I really regret that part. I regret all the times that I said the same thing over and over again to him. And when are you going to get help? When are you going to, you know, in one of his pieces of writing that we found, there was something about every time I'm with my family, that's all they ask or want to know about me. And I remember getting to the point where I realized that was happening and that I had forgotten who he was or to see the rest of him. We went to Muskosipi and I just stopped talking. I just shut up. And he started talking, and it was just such a light bulb moment when I just thought, wow, he's so busy kind of trying to defend himself against my, what are you doing, where are you going, when are you gonna get well, that he wasn't really talking about anything else. And when I stopped talking, he started talking, and that changed our relationship. He always recognized that he was blessed. Even in really dark times, he was still really grateful. He would write "Stay Blessed" on hats. Like every hat he had says "blessed" on it. And he'd write it on his arm, and he'd write it on shirts. And it was from a rap song, and I think the rest of the words are questionable. But the core of it was stay blessed, to remember that things could be worse, that remember what you got. His younger brother got a text from somebody saying, "I'm so sorry to hear about him." And so they contacted us, and the frenzy started. And, you know, it was not our first kind of crazy phone call about what was happening in his world. So we waited outside the police station. It was closed already. And we were on the phone there trying to get some information. And then the police officers came out and told us. And there's just no experience like that. And it was just, I'm sure it wasn't just matter of fact for them, but it felt like it was just, another overdose, you know? And then we started to kind of hear the story of what had happened. And my son had actually died in a backyard of somebody's house in a shed. And I think he was gone for most of the day before anybody noticed that he was gone. It took me a long time to kind of work through that and get some peace about it, because you imagine the little boy on the counter and fixing it and making it better. And I wasn't there.